What's up, people? I'm Shaggy, the opinionated hippie, and this is my list of my top 10 favorite Talking Head songs. I did the albums, now I'm doing the songs. Got here from Zappa down the Adrian Belew branch of the Zappa family tree. Adrian Belew appeared on Remain in Light, the album. I've already done the albums. These are the songs. I'm just going to talk my way through the songs, and at the end, I'll put up the list of the top 10. Then you tell me your favorite, which ones I should check out again, why I'm wrong, all that stuff. You know how comments work. So let's just jump into it. Number 10 is Drugs, the last track on Fear of Music. The Eno produced Fear of Music. This sounds like an Eno, could be on an Eno album. It's very, whatever drugs Byrne is taking, they're definitely not making him happy or energetic. They're making him paranoid, and he's hearing noises and things feel eerie and creepy and unsettling. And yeah, if you want to turn somebody off to drugs, play them this song and say, this is the experience you will have. But sonically, it's quite a treat, and it's quite an awesome way to end that album. Number 9, Heaven, another Fear of Music track. There is a bar. Everyone's dying to get in, and the name of the bar is Heaven. This is one of the slower, more country-ish Americana type things in the middle of an album filled with some pretty intense music and rhythms and things about drugs and electric guitars and your mind and all kinds of weird stuff. And this is this little like sort of like slice of bliss. It is a great song on its own, but where it falls on the album, like about 2/3 of the way through, it's just like, yeah, this is cool. And it's a pretty good analogy or pretty good metaphor about like a bar and heaven and like combining those two. And I don't know, lyrically, it's a neat song. I like this sort of slower, mellower tempo. Yeah, just a really good song. 8, off Little Creatures, Stay Up Late, the song about the baby. Bum, bum, just a great rhythm, nice, simple, clean sound driven by like drums and piano. He's just a baby. Yeah, come on, baby, stay up all night. Here we go. It's just a fun song. Another great 80s song about a baby. XTC's Pink Thing is another one that comes to mind. I like this one better. Really good song about a baby. Number 7 again, Nothing But, parentheses, Flowers, off their final album, Naked. This is sort of his David Burns. Hippie, kind of like a big yellow taxi. There's flowers everywhere and nature's taken over. Kind of your, like, reminds me of a Rusted Root jam. There's like some world music qualities. It has like a sort of noodly vibe and like this weird little noodly guitar part. And it's just kind of a chill album. I think easily the standout on Naked. But I don't know. It's just got a good 80s pop feel about it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of World Party also, like that 80s, 90s band. So yeah, interesting little number. 6 off True Stories, People Like Us. Nice little country number towards the end of that, like Americana country. It's just about people like us. That's not how the melody goes. Again, another one of those songs that like stands out on the album because of its sort of, several of these, Heaven, People Like Us, Nothing But Flowers, have sort of a softer, gentler, like looser, countryer, Grateful Dead-y type vibe that I think, in contrast to the rest of what the Talking Heads bring, makes the songs stand out. And so when I listen to the albums, those songs stand out, and then over time I like them better. But yeah, People Like Us, it's one of those, one of the simpler, easier, more straightforward songs with, I think, some really good lyrics. Some really honest, open lyrics. Number 5, Girlfriend Is Better, off Stop Making Sense. Not off Stop Making Sense. I always say that because the lyrics Stop Making Sense are in this song, but off Speaking in Tongues. Yeah, it's a little dated. I'm always surprised when I go back and listen to this at first. That opening drum thing is a little 80s dated, like electronic drum sound. But I like the song. I just like the lyrics. It's got a funky groove to it. The lyrics are kind of funky. It's just got some really neat energy. It's like a really good, unique Talking Heads, a little bit of that cow funk sleeping in there that I think Fish got their inspiration from that album. Speaking in Tongues, when they did their 97 cow funk phase. But yeah, it's a really good song. Girlfriend Is Better. It's just got weird lyrics. I got a girlfriend, she's better than that. Nothing is better than this. Cities, another song off Fear of Music. Just a really nice song about cities, man. It's got a nice slow kind of funk groove. I love the line about Memphis, Elvis and the ancient pharaohs. No, it's Elvis and the ancient pharaohs. No, it's not pharaohs. Why? I'm really bad with lyrics, people. Uh, Down to Memphis, it's Elvis and or is it the river? How home of Elvis and the ancient Greeks. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Do I smell? I smell home cooking. Yeah. Really good lyrics just about cities, and he's checking them out. He's going to find a city to live in. Who hasn't been checking cities out to find one to live in? I haven't. Number 3, This Must Be the Place, Naive Melody. Just a really another straightforward, simple, feels like a love song, a love to home, a love to somebody you love. Just, just this really comfortable, really, like this is, I think, for all of Talking Heads, like, praise about breaking boundaries, things like Remain in Light, the mix of like a post-punk and dance and a little bit of new wave and all their like sort of genre blending and like how they kind of sort of are in this weird little pocket of rock that not many other people reside in. I do think some of their best songs are those simpler, more countrified Americana type things where they're just playing it simpler. Like they could do both things well. Number 2, Life During Wartime. Just a great song, great energy, great lyrics. It's about life during wartime. It's fun as heck. Live, it was always amazing. I think he still does it live. David Byrne. Yeah, just a ridiculously good song. Just a really good upbeat tempo. Just kind of has this momentum. Yeah, I mean, you could make a movie out of this, like Dire Straits. The music made me want to be the story, and the story was whatever was the song. There's a definite story here that's easy to like imagine yourself living through. Just a great song. And number 1, one of the best grooves ever. It's that Cross-Eyed and Painless off Remain in Light. Just such an amazing sort of like driving, hypnotic sort of rhythm groove, sort of post-punk funk or whatever it is. But it's just an absolutely amazing song. And it's just once it starts, this is one of those songs that Fish kind of took with them after they started covering, and they would drop this into shows a couple times every so often, not as often as Cities. Lost My Shape. It's just the lyrics match everything. It's just a really good, awesome, great driving song off a great album, Remain in Light. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to run through these really quick. I don't have much to say about them. They're just really, really all good songs. And where are they? They're all right there. Yeah, that's them. See all of them right there? All 10 of them. Yeah, I don't remember what number 11 was, but it didn't make the list because this is a top 10 list. But that's all I got. Nice, simple video for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know what your top 10 songs are. Let me know which ones I should check out. Let me know which ones I'm wrong about. You know how these things work. Comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff. But most importantly, people, stay warm. Just stay warm because it's cold here in Texas and it's raining. All right. Peace, y'all. Bye.